out here hustling. Like, I'm on no Rick Ross. You know, the same with the been in the joint for CO. Same as Popo. For real. All right, we got Brother King X in the building. We got two things the Hood Smoker Podcast, Detroit. This bitch, what up, dog?
Ethiopian Bible is an early accepted
What up, though?
Christian tradition
Yeah, I think I
that were
think we go.
excluded or
What's
marginalized in
good with
other
that?
Christian traditions
Not much,
from
chilling.
European interpretations. Now,
There's some
let's
shit going
understand what
on.
prohibited elements the Ethiopian Bible contains.
Increasing your
The
knowledge.
Ethiopian Bible holds a treasury of texts that distinguish it from other
Sitting up
Christian
here watching this
traditions.
shit, bro,
Among its most
about the
striking
Bible, bro.
concepts is the Book of Enoch,
Oh, all right.
attributed to the biblical
They
figure
was talking about
Enoch.
how to
This ancient text,
first of all, what people need to realize that the original Bible was created in Ethiopia, bro.
Yeah, I see something about I think it was Joe Rogan. He had a good. I ain't watch it though, but he says something about how the something about they hid the original Bible or they got like the original like the first Bible that was ever written. They tried to get rid of it, like and I guess now it's
Mm,
been I don't know if they I didn't watch it, so I don't know, but you probably know more. But I guess it resurfaced or something, or it's out there now
yep.
and people's knowing.
And dig this, Putin dug up the old Bible, bro. Dug it up.
Who
Putin.
Putin probably had that shit though. He was probably Russia probably had that shit the whole time.
Hmm.
What up though? What up though? What up though? Welcome to the Hood Smoker Podcast. Got Jake, got a brother King X. Just chopping it up out here. I gotta get this money. Out here getting this money. That's why I put the I just put the title every day I'm hustling, but I said no Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? So every day I'm hustling, but I ain't on that Rick Ross shit. Yeah, Grand Rising, Monkey Man Productions. Salute to you. We got to get you on, man, because we are a cannabis friendly podcast. We are the Hood Smokers podcast. So, we would, I know you got your own strain of weed. You can go ahead and promote it in the chat, homie. You got to tap into some of the lives. We go live tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Detroit time. We got San Antonio in the building, Lil Yoda,
Hmm.
uh, Kevin McGee going down. Smoked a blunt. Man, I smoked about 3 blunts before I rolled out. Now I gotta go take care of some business. We got Detroit in the building. Detroit been turning up, dog. Shout out to Mark Higgs. You know, Mark Higgs had a lot to do with that whole thing that went down in downtown Detroit with the whole setup and all that. He was posting pictures back behind the scenes when they were setting it up and all that. Appreciate that. Luke. Brother King X might be rolling up a fat blunt. You don't know, roll a fat blunt. I know Brother King X got the trees over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Marquez. Yeah, Marquez. I knew that dude since I was in high school, bro.
right. Yeah, he was there. He has something to do with that whole thing. The Shady Records takeover in downtown Detroit when the when the album released. When I listened to that shit, I was riding up to the I had to go get a blunt like that. It was about shit. I don't even know what time it was. It was early as fuck. It's still early. It's 8:30 in the morning here in Detroit, but it was a earlier like 5 in the morning, and I was listening to some of that. And it's just the first track. Oh, I was like, but there's a couple dope tracks, like different styles I thought were dope and shit that he did. I forgot that one song he did. I think it's called Addiction. I thought that was dope. Like he was getting into some serious topics. He was doing the Slim Shady thing on a lot of songs where he was clowning people, dissing people. But he did have some serious songs where he was keeping it real. And he was showing, I think he was kind of flexing on his album too. You know what I'm saying? Where he was like, when he was spitting fast and all that shit. He was just letting people know, like, look, like shit. He really can spit. You know what I'm saying? People talk that shit, but they just hate. It is what it is. But we talked about that yesterday live in our review on the Slim Death of Slim Shady. Salute, salute. We got one health review. Uh, um, we got a clown. We got one to go. We ain't got no mods in the chat though. Man, you almost moderate. You almost earned that moderator spot. You be tapping in on all these lives. I told you, got to tap in. That's what Park had been setting his alarm clock. He's in Scotland, and he be setting his alarm clock for when we go live on the Hood Smoker podcast. Like, forgot what time it is over there in Scotland when we go live, but it's 8 p.m. Detroit time. You know what I'm saying? So,
Like, bro, who the hell is you referring to on that comment? There's
bro,
nothing more ridiculous than a white guy trying to be black.
yeah, who are you talking about? Who's trying to be what? I am what I am, and I don't give a fuck. Shout out to Project One. I'm gonna put this clown in the morning. You only gonna get a 1 minute timeout though. You only getting the dunce cap corner for 1 minute. So you got lucky. I ain't hit you with the 24-hour boy. See you tomorrow.
Hey, first of all, if you knew anything about Detroit and came to Detroit, if you seen any white people in the city limits, best believe they thugged the fuck out.
Real. Though I remember when I was in the joint, fucking I got Detroit tattooed across the back of my arm and shit, and fucking this Saginaw cat. See that I had a wife beater on. I was out there. I just got out the pit. All that shit. He was like, I had just rode in to Saginaw. He was like, Detroit, Southwest Detroit. He was like, y'all them motherfuckers that be up in here butchering motherfuckers and shit, this and that. Like, yeah, Southwest all day, this and that. Like, they knew and shit. Saginaw knew, fucking Flint knew. Shout out to Saginaw, shout out to Flint. But when I went to, was locked up in SRF, Saginaw Regional Facility, that bitch was packed with Sag Nasty. They was deep up in there. You know, everybody was trying to, because they can get business. Shit, they had the CEOs on lock. Allegedly, I don't want to put nobody on blast. I ain't gonna put their names out there, but
I had a I had an uncle. My uncle was locked up in St. Louis, Michigan, right outside of Saginaw.
that's when they sent my rap. He was the St. Louis. That's right next. He was there when the riots. He went to the hole during the riots. They had riots when we was in there. Cause I used to get all the Saginaw news, watch the Saginaw news up there, and they had riots in St. Louis. And I ain't me and my rappy J Rock, we used to write each other all the time, and I ain't heard from him for a minute. And then he wrote me like 2 months later, was like, I just got out the box. He was like, they said I was walking through, I busted through some glass or something during the riots. The COs went on strike because they said they didn't feel protected. There wasn't enough of them.
Hey, bro, I went to St. Louis before. Went to go visit my uncle, bro. That whole town is a whole prison city. That's what it is, bro.
See, I ain't never been to St. Louis, Michigan. I know
Yeah,
it's only
bro.
like 45 minutes from Saginaw.
Bro, it's like a prison city, bro. It's a city, but it's a prison, bro. Because what it is more like a camp. Because they walking around freely and shit. You know what I'm saying? These niggas in there playing video games and all that. Bro, when I went to go see my uncle, bro, I seen the motherfucker in there fresh to death. I'm like, motherfucker, ain't this a bitch?
Right. I ain't
Everything you
never.
got on cost $100, and you locked up in this bitch.
Right.
Yeah, like St. Louis, Michigan, it's like a camp, bro.
Right. That's crazy. Well, that's what they say up north. In up north Michigan, that's where the best jobs are in the prisons. That's where everybody want to get put in there. And they want to get a job in the joint. If you're a felon, you can still work in the system as like a like not a guard, but CO corrections officer, but you can work there as a like you know what I'm saying? Different shit like that. The outside people got to come in to work in the prison, like even in the kitchen, the cooks bringing the shit like that in, and then you got the rec, the rec guys, shit like that. Guys who bring in rec. We used to have a guy in Saginaw. He was from Flint. He knew my one homeboy who used to work out in the weight pit. He was giving us creatine, shit like that. He was bringing it in from the world, and we had creatine up there in Saginaw because they was doing powerlifting competitions in Saginaw with the inmates, like against the like people from the world, and it was being broadcasted on public access TV in Saginaw. So I competed in those competitions. I was doing powerlifting. All I did for like a whole year straight was deadlifts, bench press, and squats. And I was working out with this old school cat, Cuba. Called him Cuba. He came from the Scarface, like that whole thing when Fidel Castro sent everybody over here to America, that whole shit. He came during that time of era, and he got locked up. He moved to Southwest. He got locked up over on Junction and shit. He was from over there by Clark Park. But he working out with him. Dude was big as hell. He was short, but that's all he did. He was strong as fuck. And I just got in that power lifting shit like that. And I competed in that shit. That shit, I think, is one of the reasons why my fucking me now. Too much shit took its toll on me and shit, doing all that heavy ass lifting. Because the old school cats in the joint used to be like, yo, you need to not lift so heavy. You ain't got to lift heavy. You can lift lightweight, like in heavy reps. This and that you gonna pay for when you get older. And I'm thinking like, man, you just mad because you can't lift this much weight. This and that. That's what I'm thinking. This shit. And then it's like these young motherfuckers ain't never gonna learn till they get older. And then you get older and you feeling that shit. And you like, wish I'd have listened to that old G. You know what I'm saying? Wish I had to listen to old school up in the joint. This motherfucker been in there for 20 years lifting weights. He knows and shit. You know what I'm saying? I should have listened. That's the problem. What I think with the youth, because we had that same mentality when we was young. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's this old school cat? He can't tell me nothing. And then fucking, you got the fucking young cats looking at the old school cats like that, and the old school cats be looking at the young cats like that. I mean, we're all guilty of that shit too. Man, y'all getting out to know some Diddy shit up in the chat, man. I ain't even been paying attention to what y'all been saying. But man, that's some weirdo stuff. We don't talk about that sissy stuff over here. Sissy, don't play that shit over here. It's the Hood Smoker Podcast. We celebrate all genres, all elements of hip hop from Detroit to the world. Go live every Wednesday and Saturday night. Check out that episode. We had Schizo in the building. And we got San Antonio's hottest rappers out of San Antonio, Texas, Lil Yoda and Kevin McGee tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, y'all. Make sure you subscribe. All the check out all the playlists we got on here. We got over 2,000 uploads live. We're on episode 200 and 80 tonight. 20 more and we're done with season 3. We're gonna be moving on to season 4. We got the in-house guests coming soon. So get ready for that. You gotta catch the Hood Smoker podcast, y'all. Smash like, man. We got some eyes up in here. What's good? Smash that like. Smash up the like. Smash up the like. Shout out to Houston, Texas. Salute. You know we got love for Houston. I see Houston in there. What up, though? So, shout out to Nip, K Reno, them damn twins, Murder One. Shout out to H Town. Shout out to the Fifth War Boys. Shout out to top of the morning. Yeah. What up, though? Brian. Got to get out here and hustle. First one on the block and the last one to leave.
All right,
Let's
Willie
do
D.
it. Yeah, shout out to Willie D. Smash up the lights, smash up the lights, smash up the lights. Now, Willie D's like one of the main podcasts I watch, like to get information from. I trust what Willie D be saying. He ain't cloud chasing and shit like that. Willie D keeps it real. I like to I check out Willie D. I watch Drink Champs too. Shout out to Drink Champs. We had Mr. Lee on the show. I was watching the old Drink Champs yesterday with Silk the Shocker on there and shit. And caught some shit that I didn't like the whole talking about the no limit cash money thing, all that. I don't know what that means, you so I don't know what that means. If you saying smoke trees, that's what we do. It's the Hood Smoker Podcast. We're cannabis friendly. We're Detroit's number one hip hop podcast. From Detroit to the world, we bring legends from all over like Just Ice, Brother Marquise, rest in peace, the DOC legends. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Shout out to New Orleans. We've had Mr. Servine on, No Limit Soldiers. We had Lil Rick from Richmond, California. Shout out to the first artist signed to No Limit. We had talking to Fiend right now. Shout out to Fiend. And we had Craig B from Beats by the Pound. I heard Silk the Shocker shout out Beats by the Pound. He mentioned Craig B on that Drink Champs and shit. Shout out to Craig B. Beats by the Pound. Yeah, it's 8:40 right now here in Detroit. Make sure y'all smash up the lights, man. That shit ain't looking right. The numbers ain't looking right. We got too many eyes in here for only the lights. Come on, smash up the lights. But we're hip hop based podcast, Detroit based podcast. So go ahead. Any questions y'all got that's hip hop related? What's hot in hip hop? What's hot in hip hop right now? We know what's hot in Detroit right now in hip hop. I mean, the death of Slim Shady shit. And if you think about it, Detroit been dropping fire for a minute now. You think, look, Esham just dropped his album. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was a banger. That shit was slapping. So what up, though, Parkhead? Parkhead in the building, Scotland in here. Just talking about you. Yeah, we need a moderator up in here because I can't keep up with the trolls up in the building. Shout out to the trolls. Shout out to the haters. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. We know you watching. We know y'all watching. Hold on. We're gonna make a highlight of this too, because you know we be posting highlights of these lives we do. But we have every Wednesday and Saturday night with dope guests, a different guest. Check out the Nitso, check out the Schizo. From Detroit to the world, legends. You know what I'm saying? We had Benzino on. We got Benzino to apologize to Detroit, and we broke it down. We talked to the real Benzino. He let his guard down, and we chopped it up with Benzino. You know what I'm saying? Got the real Benzino. It was not an interview you've ever seen of Benzino. Go check it out. Check out all the dope material we got up on here. Parkhead said, "What up, BKX?"
What up, though?
Yeah, set your clock tonight, Parkhead. It's gonna be a dope ass show. We got the younger generation, but they're killing it down there in Texas. They're killing it all over. Lil Yoda and Kevin McGee, they're doing their damn thing. And I've had people from Texas tell me we need to get them on there. You know what I'm saying? We need to get them on there. So what up though? What up though? Much love to everybody in the chat. Smash that like, y'all. Smash the like. So what's going on with the let them know about what you got going on Tubi with the TV series, Brother King X. You with us? Brother King X, you there? I think he's someone's texting him. A call came in. You been listening to him? I know you love that album, huh, Parkhead? I was like, damn, this bitch is hard. You know what I'm saying? This is a dope ass motherfucking album. I think it was the hardest Slim Shady album since shit, some years, maybe decades. Yeah, Brother King X is probably on another call, so he had to pick it up. No, I don't know what's going on. What up though? What up though? What up though? What up though? He'll tap back in. He'll tap back in. No, he probably had to take a call, man. He's a busy man. You know what I'm saying? We're all busy. We're all here grinding. You know what I'm saying? Out here getting money. You got to stay grinding. You got to keep grinding. It's another day. Stay positive. Kill that negative shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that negative shit. Catch the Hood Smoker podcast. You just had 2/3 of the Hood Smoker podcast. Me, Jay Gutta, aka Mr. Fuck Your Feelings, with Brother King XBKX and Blatonio Todd. Yeah, tonight we got San Antonio's, the hottest rappers out of Texas right now, from what I'm hearing on the streets. From what my Texas fans tell, and you know we rock with a lot of people from Houston. Houston's number 3 in our demographics. You know what I'm saying? Goes Detroit, New York, Houston, LA. But yeah, we got Lil Yoda, spelled with 2 A's at the end, and Kevin McGee. Check them out, Parquet. I uh I think I might have tagged you on Instagram on the post, dog. It's on the Instagram. Go check him out. Check him out, Parky. He's dope. What up, though? New York in the building. What up, though? Yonkers. Yeah. Rest in peace to DMX, man. That was definitely he was one of the greatest. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest ever to bless the microphone. Real spit. Yeah, we got Rock with New York. We had Just Ice on from Brooklyn. We celebrate all genres and all elements. I mean, look, we had Just Ice from Brooklyn, then we had Necro from Brooklyn, Cuban Link from the Bronx, been on a few times. That's family, he's a hood smoker. We've had shit. Rest in peace, Charlie Rock LD, original member of the Terror Squad. Big Pun even gave him a shout out on Capital Punishment. Rest in peace to Pun. I mean, we've had Staten Island. We got we've had Cool Ken from the UMC. Shout out to Staten Island. We've had Fez Taylor, Staten Island. Shout out to that Staten Island. We got another guest coming up Wednesday from Staten Island. Damn, the fuck, man, stealth bombs. Much love. Salute. Appreciate all the love, man. Make sure you smash, like, share it around. What I wanted to ask y'all, did y'all check out? Are y'all Eminem fans, man? I'm just curious because you know Detroit been turned up since this album dropped. And whoever told you that the hood they don't play Slim Shady in the hood, they lied. They lied. I've been hearing it everywhere, from Detroit to Oakland County, from Wayne County to the suburbs, everywhere. And why does somebody always say that in the chat, man? Parquet, you still in here, man? You might have to fucking pop some of them. What up, though? White Boy B from the D. Yeah, check us out tonight. We got San Antonio in the building, like I said, Lil Yoda, Kevin McGee. Check them out. Look them up. Google them. Search them on YouTube, man. They're dope. Tonight. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that about your Maz, man. My condolences. Our co-host, Brother King X, who was just down here, he just recently lost his mother, too. Same day that we lost Brother Marquise from Two Loud Crew. But Brother King X ain't here to speak on it. We got one hell. What up, though, Toledo? What up, though, Toledo? Little Toledo. Yeah, shout out to Toledo. Shout out to Frankie's out of Toledo. Watch some shows out there with Esham. Shout out to Esham. Shout out to Dice. No doubt, Parkhead. I know you got it. I know you got it, Parkhead. I know you hold it down. No doubt. Much love, but yeah, I want to ask y'all. Did y'all listen to what y'all think about the death of Slim Shady? If y'all Eminem fans, or if y'all not Eminem fans, what do y'all think about the Esham dropped a new album, Two Transmission Flute? Yeah, yeah, bro. I'm smoking these punk ass Newports. I need to quit them, get back in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I used to do that MMA shit. I quit for years. I ain't gonna blame it on the music, but when I was doing shows, I was going to bars, and I started smoking again, doing shows, more shows. So I'm married, I got kids, I got grandkids. Your boy Gutta, I've been doing this shit since '91. You know what I'm saying? First time in the studio, Southwest Detroit. Young Guns, first to live, last to die. And even before that, I was writing music. I was 14 years old. But yeah, I grew up in the fucked up '80s with crack fucked up babies. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You was either a crackhead or you sold crack in my neighborhood in Southwest Detroit, the melting pot of Detroit. Real talk. Fucking real talk, real talk. I smoked them Newport to the butt like it's the last motherfucker left. Southwest of the world blow, you already know. 23 double O. Yes, sir. 23 double O. Carson and Pitt. Cemetery side. Patton Park. But shout out to Clark Park. Shout out to my homies over there off Junction. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Del Ray, McGraw Ave, 48209, 48210. You know what I'm saying? Detroit, baby. Southwest Detroit, the Milton Pot of Detroit. No doubt. Yeah, you can check out my latest album, Tales from the Gutter. I put it up for free on this channel. 14 tracks of fire from your boy Jay Gutter, produced by MC the Therapist and the Mad Butcher, and even rest in peace, Southwest Tees has some production on there. It's a dope album. Check it out. It's on a playlist on this channel right here. Subscribe, y'all. It's all love, man. Much love. Yeah, McGraw all day. Shout out to Murder Pain, McGraw Ave. No, you getting the you don't say that on this channel, man. You don't say that on this channel. We had a troll up in here. Parquet, you know that you get the 24 hours. See you tomorrow, homeboy. Did I get some gas? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I just pull out the way. These motherfuckers. Can I get some gas? You know who the fuck I am? Do you know who the fuck I am? Do you know who the fuck I am? Motherfuckers. What's good? What's good? Yeah, we got 107 in here. Smash up the lights, man. Smash up the lights. Smash up the lights. We got King X in the building. Back in the building. Yes, sir, bro. King X back in the building.
Damn, phone keep going off.
Good. Yeah, it
Yeah,
froze up. You was just getting whatever phone call or text message or something. The chat been go crazy. Parkhead been holding it down and shit. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I gotta run up in here into this gas station real quick. But shit, we got some people in here, so go ahead, promote your shit, brother. Can you guys let them know about BKX? You know what I'm saying? Give some knowledge with BKX. We got almost 100 in the building. It keeps going past 100. Smash up that likes, man. You about to get some knowledge with brother King X. I'll be
what's
right back,
going
bro.
on? What up, though? What's going on, people? Just sitting up here, just chilling, kicking it live on the podcast and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things out there that's always been lied, that's been fabricated. You know what I'm saying? Like recently, Putin just unleashed the original Black Bible, the Ethiopian Bible, and people don't want to, and people don't even want that. Well, the Westerners, Western USA don't want that to get out, and the reason being is because of the forbidden knowledge that's held in there, and it depicts all the characters in the Bible, all the prophets is black and not European. Anybody for Brightmore? I see we got Brightmore in the building. What y'all don't know about Brightmore is that Brightmore was originally a community that was for the auto plant workers. That's what Brightmore originally was for. But
See,
then as the but
right more.
see, but as the see as the auto plants and the plant work dried up, then Brightmore became a slum.
Right. Talking about the Mo. Shout out to Bragmore. Shit, that's where Obi Trice from over there in Brightmore.
Uh, E-Dub.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure ain't that where Doughboys Cash out from? Brightmore. I know they shot a video at that Coney Island over there off I want to say it's over off Finkel and Lasher on the corner.
They actually promote Burton.
Mm. Cause they shot a video there for that song I dog hoes. I dog
Yeah.
hoes, not all but some hoes.
See, they people was out in the streets.
Right.
They
Yeah,
parents and shit.
my parole office right there on Finkel and Hayden. I had to go down there like shit. At first I was reporting was it twice a month, and then I was it twice a week. I can't remember, but then it was like once a month. But yeah, that's where my shit was at Hayden and Finkel. I was over there all the time, and they wouldn't let me have a driver's license. I had to catch buses and shit. You know how Detroit buses are. Them bitches you waiting for hours for buses.
It was
Especially
crazy
back.
back in the day. Them bitches used to be on point.
Right, right. And then they stopped that shit trying to save money and shit.
No, what it was is that the big three got into the city head and told them to cut down the bus service to make people buy cars
Mm.
because
Oh
it's the
well.
motor city. But here's the thing, though: if people ain't got transportation to get to those jobs, then how they gonna make the money to buy those cars?
Right. That's facts. No,
See,
that's fair.
they cut up their old nose to spite their face.
Mm.
So now you
Yeah.
got Detroit with one of the highest unemployment rates in the country because of that.
And that's crazy. It's fucked up. And they talking about Detroit's the city of the future and shit. But I can't tell. They trying to hood downtown up like that. But they don't give a fuck about the surrounding neighborhoods. They ain't doing shit for the neighborhood outside of downtown. That's why they tried to buy all Del Rey out. They wanted to get all Del Rey out so they could have that whole riverfront, the whole river all the way down. To do whatever they wanted with it.
Hmm.
I see that shit in Southwest. Like as soon as you cross over Vernon and you get by like Shoshimikos and spots like that towards the train station, you can see the difference. Like them cribs cost more. Everything's more expensive down there.
Hmm.
Yeah, that sign on 94 was weak as hell.
It is. I seen that sign. That shit garbage.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit look like some kids put that together with the letter blocks and shit that we used to have in school.
Right.
That's what
Hell
it look
yeah.
like, the letter blocks.
Who was that? G Mac Cash. He did the diss track on it.
Oh yeah, the GMAC.
No doubt. I've been woke, so I've been woke, waking and baking. I'm actually about to go take care of some business. I gotta get some money and shit. Side job I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm the rapper, the gangster, the plumber, and the motherfucking podcaster. We talk about hip hop on this channel. We're Detroit's number one hip hop podcast. We go live every Wednesday and Saturday night with a different legend of hip hop from all over the world, Detroit to the world. Legends. I'm talking like I said before, Just Ice. Shit, I can just say Just Ice and DOC. I ain't gotta say no else. But we had shout out to Black C, RBL Posse. He was just on again. I see he's on that tour and shit. I seen one of his live performances he posted on Instagram. He was doing Don't Give Me No Bammer Week, killing it. But yeah, make sure you check us out. We got a lot of dope content on here though. We got shorts, everything hip hop related, and like shit that's going on in current events. Sometimes these lives we do, we'll start talking about one topic and then we'll jump into another one. You know what I'm saying? We'll start talking about this, and then next thing you know, we talking about that. You know, wherever it goes, wherever the topic goes, when we do lives. I don't know what you're talking about, though. Yeah, shout out to Mexican OT. That's who we got tonight. Lil Yoda and Kevin McGee rock with the Mexican OT.
Hell,
Rock with so shout out to him. We should get him on here. I seen him on he was on Joe Rogan's podcast. That's pretty big to get on there, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I seen Sammy Hagar. Shout out to Sammy Hagar, shout out to Champ Town. But I see he's doing shows another he did a show like I forgot he did like a reunion show like that. And he's still doing that shit out there doing it. That's why that whole age limit shit is stupid on music. You can't put an age limit on music and shit. How old you can be
they just try
perform.
to do they just try to do that in hip hop in order to create division.
Right. And that's what they try to do because hip hop to unite it, who the fuck can stop it? Who can stop hip hop if all genres of hip hop, everybody that bumps hip hop, every hip hop head, whether you listen to the wicked shit, gangster shit, reality shit, or you listen to conscious rap, or you listen to party rap, whatever kind of hip hop you like, whether you're a break dancer, a DJ, producer, whatever you it is, imagine if everybody was just united. Hip hop couldn't be stopped. Just got a notification, Baby Yoda tonight. I'll be putting that shit in the calendar. Our calendars be locked up. Like I said, we do two live interviews every we do a live interview every Wednesday and Saturday. So make sure y'all tune in. I'm almost to this job, but I hate to get off here because we got all these people in the chat. Yeah, that new Eminem is dope. I like that album, dog.
See
Anybody
if
who said
they
that is trash is
see
that
if people
hating.
want to know what hip hop is all about, bro. What they need to do is watch Crush Groove. Because if you pay attention to Crush Groove, look at the age differences between all the artists.
Right. And while we talking about real hip hop, I want to shout out again our friends, Jaleel from Houdini. You know what I'm saying? And you see what that says? 85, baby, 85. What blew my mind though was the first date was in Michigan on that tour, but it was in Saginaw. It was probably because it was probably an outdoor show or something like that, some kind of festival type thing. But shout out to Jaleel from Houdini. He personally sent me that shirt. We went to the Hood Smoker podcast, but it was all love. He's been commenting under the videos and shit. We rock with Jaleel. Jaleel's cool people. Shout out to Jaleel. He's a legend. Houdini's a legend. They're legendary. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Because look, if people paid attention to Crush Groove, Curtis Blow was grown. Ron and D just graduated from high school,
Right,
and the Fat Boys were still in high school. But despite the generational age gap, they all came together for the love of hip hop.
right.
Even
Nah, they
LL, even LL, 14, 15 at the time.
right. No, I don't
But
know.
they
I ain't really up on Kurt Cobain. Somebody asked if we fuck with Kurt Cobain. I up on that. Brother King X might probably knows more about Kurt Cobain than I do and shit.
shit, which one, the producer or the singer from the rock group?
Right,
Because it was a Kurt Cobain that used to produce for Death Row.
right. So yeah, you got to be more specific. Some of these motherfuckers be having me rolling in here. Kurt Cobain from Nirvana.
Oh, I fucked with his music.
Yeah,
It's just
appreciate
that
the
it's just that Kurt Cobain didn't want the fame like that, and when that fame blew up, it was fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? Then he got to hitting them drugs. That's one thing a lot of people don't understand. That a lot of people that do music, a lot of people don't like the fame like that. It's like artists are actually out there with social anxiety, like Andre 3000. That's why Outkast barely do shows.
right, right, right.
But he
Shout out
could
to
have
the
been
Merch Mob. They said I remember being 14 and getting arrested for knocking a lynch mob CD. Shout out to the lynch mob. We had JD on three. We had three on twice from the lynch mob. Dazzy D. Shout out to the lynch
Yep,
mob. Cube called while we was chopping it up with JD from the lynch mob. Shout out to the lynch mob. What's your favorite song to listen to while you smoking up? Man, there's so many. I could smoke to so many different tracks.
man.
I'm trying to think, dog. Like I like some laid back, chill shit, but sometimes I like some hyped up, amped up shit. So it depends on what kind of mood I'm in when I'm smoking.
Yeah, it depends on the mood.
Could be some Esham, could be some Scarface, some
It can
motherfucking
it can be anything from with me, anything from some old school hip hop to some R&B.
yeah shit. I might even throw some fucking shit old ICP or Eminem from back in the days on Nipsey. Okay, you like to smoke to Nipsey? No,
Oh,
I ain't
Nipsey,
never been to Washington. You've been to Washington, haven't you? Have you done any shows out in Washington? Yeah, rest in peace to Big L and Big Pun. Both
Washington
legends.
State.
Yeah, the state of Washington.
I've been to Vancouver, I've been to Seattle, and I've been to Tacoma and Everett.
All right. That's what's up. Yeah, I figured you might have been out there and shit. But I was supposed to start this side job 5 minutes ago, but I seen we had a bunch of eyes in here, but everybody started to get out of here. I mean, still we got 39 people in here. But y'all smash up them likes, share it around, subscribe. It's free, man. Check us out. Hit that notification bell. We drop a lot of dope content out here. And make sure you check out Brother King X. He got new music dropping. So get ready for that and check out the music that he got out there already. So and check out you can find my album right here. Tales from the Gutter on this page. You can find it on here on the playlist. Go check out the playlist too and shit. So you know what I'm saying? It's all good. Much love. Shout out to Detroit.
Y'all
Hey,
can y'all can find BKX Evil Twin Hallucinate on Bandcamp.
yeah, check out Hallucinate, and you can check out the first few albums of KD. Check out all the KD. Shout out KDT, but the first few albums had myself and Brother King X. All there, Hallucinate, I should say, on there. You can check those out. Some dope features. Got Mastermind, Dating Family, Schizo.
Yeah, so
Yeah, some dope shit on there. Dice.
Gangsta, Gangsta Dip.
Yeah, yeah. Diet. Yeah, that's a good track. But all right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna jump up out of here. Shout out Park here. Salute. Shout out to our other co-host, Blantonio Ty. Catch us all three tonight. We chop it up with San Antonio, Texas, on Lil Yoda and Kevin McGee. We gonna chop it up tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Much love, y'all. Salute.
Salute.
Appreciate you.
Peace.
Subscribe, man. We much love. Peace.
Peace.